Hello again and welcome back to Illegally Cited. This is Jesse and I'm back for another demo video. It's demo time once again and we are looking at Lumines Arise. I have been a big fan of the Lumines games in the past, especially the Xbox Live Arcade version. The Lumines Live, I think, was the best version. It had so many modes, they had little extra presentation things in there. And I thought the PC Steam release that they did several years ago was just a bit bare bones, and I was sort of disappointed. This game, I've played a tiny bit of it, and in a way I'm glad that the first level is what it is, because I do have there are some issues that I've always had with some levels of the Luminous games. So those who don't know, Luminous is a puzzle game series. Started out on the PSP, I think it was a PSP, not the Vita. And it's kind of like Tetris, but these squares fall down, you rotate them, and you're trying to make squares and rectangles as this timeline goes across the play field. And once the timeline goes across, then boom, you make a combo. It's hard to explain, but you'll see when I start to play, hopefully. The problem that I have is that some levels, the blocks, you have two colors. No matter what the stage is, you have two block colors. Like, could be a purple and white, like a yellow and blue, could be, any number of colors to fit a theme. And the problem is some of them are very close in shade, and if you're low vision like I am, sometimes if the colors are too close and they look similar or things like that, it can be hard to differentiate the shapes, or not the shapes, but the color separation. Especially when you're later on in the game and you have the full play field and you're trying to just stay alive. Let's go into options. They do have a couple of nice things in here that I really like. So you have your game options, your sound, your video, all of that. We do have an accessibility menu, and to give them credit, there are really nice things in here. You do have kind of a zen mode, like a stress-free mode that you can turn on, where like you can't fail, or if you just want to have the experience. Because if you are familiar with Tetris Effect, this is kind of along the similar line, where it's not just the puzzle game, it's not just Luminous. You're kind of going for a really experiential vibe thing they have going. And in this accessibility menu, you can turn a lot of that off and change different settings. So again, another thing that I like is when I look at the play field, I do not want anything in the background of the play field. You can do anything around it, to me anyway. That doesn't bother me. But I don't want animations or transparency effects in the background of where my blocks are. And you can thankfully turn that off, which I have done. You can turn off different graphic effects for zooming and little particle effects and explosions and just all these little different things that can affect the playfield and surrounding area. I did try looking at some of these. They have different color filters for colorblind. And there's a couple other options that they don't have here that I would really love to see that would override the block colors. And the two options I would love to see, I would love to see an option to specifically set the playfield, the blocks, to being a certain colors. Like if I always want to see white and blue, or red and yellow, whatever color combination I want to. The surrounding area, all those themes and the music can still change, but just the blocks themselves, I would love to be able to hard code and just say, I want to use these colors all the time, So when you switch to a new theme, I don't encounter a color combination for these blocks that I can't differentiate very well. The other option that they could have is like certain types of colors to omit. Or maybe you choose a theme, even in the journey mode where whatever mode you're playing, like I don't want to see this particular theme because it's really hard for me to see. And you'll see when I go into the game here. So like I said, you've got a lot of options. You do have a text size option. You can go up to 110%, which is what we have here. Not bad. I love the dark background, light text, menu size and everything is decent. So that's all okay. The highlight color, perfectly fine. No problem there. So the UI is not bad. So like I said, you have the sound, you have the video, you have all that stuff, and then the accessibility menu. So I'm going to go in here, and it always starts with a tutorial, which I will kind of just skip through in a minute here. But so we're going to start over. And so you see, even on this tutorial here, you have these blocks that are kind of a similar shade, to me anyway. Like see those two blocks in the middle? It can be kind of hard to see. I like the little light thing that you see, the little beam of light to see where you're gonna aim. You can turn that on and off as well in options. But I would much rather have like a white color and then something that really stands out, like a dark blue or something that just I have no question when I look up at the top or look at the play field. So let's go ahead and so I can flip those left or right, and I can hit down. Now you're going to see the timeline start, and you see that square. I made that combo, and so boom, it fell and it made another combo, and I can okay, yeah, so right, so it's telling me I can, all right. But you see that little block there? That is how you make your scores. So if I go into the game proper, I'll show you the first level. There are 3 different levels in this game, and I've only seen the first one. Now you see how it's a little bit easier now that I kind of notice. You see how the 3 things there, they sort of have a highlight around the edging, but the colors themselves around the blocks, and when I rotate, it's very subtle, and I really don't like that. It's really tough. See, I made a combo, and the better you do is when the music kicks in. And I still sort of have a little bit of trouble differentiating when I rotate. Yeah. So I made a combo. Let's wait for the timeline. We got that. Yeah, I wouldn't make it in time. Let's do that. And then I can do that. Like, I'm reasonably good at Luminous, but this particular level, I don't know, man. It's a little tough. This is why I'm going so slow. And I'm only getting little 1 squares at a time. And see now when I made that fall, it comboed into another block. Okay, I need that. Oh, okay. Okay, I screwed that up a little bit, but that could have been worse. Let's do. Okay, I did that wrong. I would love to get to the next level and see what it is. And I want the level to kick in more, you know? So let's go like this. And this. I can rotate left or right. I don't know what the score threshold is. But let's go ahead and put you there. Okay, that's another big square. And you see the little arrows there. That's when you start getting a combo. So, did okay there. But you see how it kicked in? Because I got that bigger combo. Oh, okay. I didn't get to it in time. God dang it, man. I really want to play this bad, but this level is... It's not... It's too subtle. I'm sort of getting used to it. But I would really love the ability to change out these colors. Oh no, I did that wrong. Okay. Are you now? Okay, so I made a combo. So again, I can do more than just a square if I get the combos right. Let's let that go. Ah, okay, well that'll work. Not quite what I meant to do, but it'll suffice. Oh, balls, there was a thing there, okay. Oh, there we go, that'll work. Lower that down a bit, okay. Let's yoink that there. I could play this so much better, you guys, I swear. See, I can make that, and then that should combo. Okay. There we got a nice little timeline thing. There we go. Like it's weird because sometimes they stand out. And sometimes they don't. Like, I don't know if there's like a shimmery thing that turns on and off. Sometimes. There we go. That's a nice little combo. Okay, so this is a new mechanic. If I hit the triggers, I try and connect as many things. Oh, shoot. I did that wrong. Oh, yeah, that was piss poor. And we got some nice controller vibration going on here. Yeah. Oh god. Okay. Get that. Okay, that's a nice. That'll work. And then let's do this. Oh no, I did that. Okay, I screwed that up. I would love to get to the next level because I want to see what the color palette is. Go like that. Did that wrong. Okay, I'm gonna have to turn some more background effects off. I see that now. I guess I can go like this. And then if I go like this, That'll drop. Uh-oh. Boy. Yeah, it's just going back and forth and looking at the subtlety of the colors. This particular graphic effect is really tripping me out. Oh, timed that poorly. Okay, that should go here. Tiny combo. Crud. Okay, let's go like this. And then like that. Uh-oh. Please clear. It's already higher than I want it to be. Oh, that's gonna be bad. Oh, that's real bad. I want to get a whole bunch of these. There we go. See if I can get an eventual combo that'll chain. Because I need some chaining here. There we go. Get me out of this damn level. There we go. That'll help. Okay. Man, this makes me want to go play the original Luminous again. But yeah, there's a few more graphic effects in the playfield that I have to get rid of. Because I know I'm playing horribly, but I want to show you guys me playing badly, because it's kind of what we're dealing with here, you know? Put that there. Oh, that was colossally stupid. Okay, we got a... yeah, I'm so boned right now. You know what? I don't even care. I'm just going to start chucking blocks, and if I get combos, I get combos. If I die, I die. And I don't know if we're ever going to get to clear this level. And even if I do, will I have enough free space to survive? That's the question. Yeah, I'm so fucked. Oh, okay. Yeah, so that little silhouette in the background there, that would have been in the playfield if... Okay. This one's a little easier. But I think it's too little too late, because oh god, how do I want to handle this? Okay, we got that. Like that. That. Oh, shnikes. Because I want to prove to you that if I can see the levels well enough, I can play. Well, yeah, I guess I could spin it this way. And then let's go like this. That. Ah, no! Okay, I did that. The timing on that was off. But you see how much, like, in a way, how much faster I'm moving. The only problem is, like I said, I have this full play field right now that really sucks. The big one. Okay, I wanna... go there, there. Okay, let's do this, that. Oh, shnikes. That was poor. What was I doing there? What did I do? Yeah, okay. I gotta clear some of that center somehow. There we go, that'll help a little. God dang it, I need to get rid of... uh-oh, that was all lopsided, but hey, it'll help. That's that one, and it's right where the ball or the pieces start too. So if I hit down for too long, I'm hosed. Yeah, put you there, and put you there. Okay, I screwed that up. But let's put you there. And then, yeah, you can go there, there. Yeah, I need clear differentiation between the pieces. That's the most critical thing that I need. Okay, where do I put you? I mean, at least I'm surviving this one. Ugh, I don't like any of this right now. And some are like chain pieces that you can get, and any color that is connected, even if it's not in a square, you can do. Let's do that. Oh shoot, I did, okay, I wasn't looking. I did that wrong. Set stuff up for later, I guess. There we go, we got a few pieces in there. I really need to get this lowered. Sure, go that way. And then, sure, okay. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. And then I'm getting my sea legs back here. You know, getting my experience with the Lumines. These games are so fun when I can see them good enough. I freaking love these games. Yeah, let's put you here and you there. Oh, I didn't spin it. God dang it. I screwed that up something fierce. Okay. Let's do this. And that. Not a huge fan of, again, the techno kind of thing, or whatever the heck you want to call this genre. I mean, it fits the game for sure. But this one is, I mean, there are definitely some really catchy Luminous tunes of days past. Let's do that. That. Oh, no. Fine, do that. Oh, no. Okay, I thought I had enough. I wasn't paying attention. Okay. What's the next stage going to be? Okay, this... I mean, there is contrast. But I'm so boned. I have no frickin' room. And this is a very interesting song. I'm kind of concentrating on the music here, but let's do that. And then that. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna be able to win this one. I would say this one's sort of in between, like it's... Oh, balls. Oh man, I just totally put a piece I did not want to have drop. Look at that middle piece right up there that's just stuck. So unless I get really freaking lucky, we might have be boned. Oh no. Did that wrong. Yeah, I might just end my misery here. I would say this one is in between as far as like visibility. Like it's the shape, it's the texture in the shapes too. Let's yeah, let me see if I can get rid of some stuff. Okay, here we go. And then, okay, I totally whiffed that. Okay, I haven't fully figured out this whole part yet, or gotten used to it, but okay, that was rough. Yeah, but that should clear out a good... Okay, at least that cleared out the main hole, like in the middle. Over on the right there, I'm still really boned. But what interesting soundtrack. And I wish I had the other Luminous installed so that I could pop into that really quick and show you. I wonder how big that download is. It would be almost fun to just download it real quick. Oh, and I totally whiffed that again. I was talking and not paying attention. I didn't rotate the thing enough. Hell. So that bomb, that little flashy thing, if I can get a combo with that, that will extend like everything. And it'll blow the same color that's adjacent to it. If I survive this, you guys, it's going to be a freaking miracle. And again, it's not that I don't know how to play. It's I need to get used to it again, and again, some of the colors and the effects, I either have to tone it down a little bit more, and even just like I said, having the blocks be a solid color, and maybe customize the exact colors that I would like or like to avoid. In that would be a good idea. Okay, we can do that. Oh. You got some funky music, man. Okay. I did that wrong, but okay, we got a combo out of it. Boom! Oh, okay, I screwed that up. There we go. You know what? If I can keep the middle open, that's about all I care at this point. What a trippy soundtrack, man. Boom, there we go. Okay, we got some white ones there. Yeah, this one isn't as bad. I think it's just I get a little flustered with how poorly I was doing in the beginning because of that first level. And yeah, I guess I can make a thing out of that. I wish I could show you my good Luminous days, you know? I said I used to be really pretty good at this. And I think I just boned myself. Unless I get super lucky. Sure. Yeah, I think we're boned. There we go. Oh, that'll help. A little bit. Let's do that. Timeline. There we go. Like that. Crap, I timed that one badly. Okay, we got a couple there. That'll work. Okay, we can get... Okay, so... I'm just gonna dump stuff, man, and hope I can get something here. That'll be nice. Okay, well, it's a little bit of a combo. Okay, 11. Okay, well, oh boy. I don't like that column in the middle there. Not cool, bruh. Okay, well, we barely scraped through. Yeah, not good. What did it say, a B? Yeah, no, that was not worth a B. That was like a D at best. Let me see here. If I turned... I'm just going to turn everything off and see... Background effects, dynamic, very subtle, yeah. Play. See, I don't mind stuff having it on the outer part, but timeline effects, yeah, we'll leave that at subtle. Yeah, let's see what happens now. Let me see if that makes make things a little bit easier. Oh, yeah, I don't care about the tutorial. Okay, let's just... I'm not going to play a whole another round, but I'll just see if this makes it any easier to see. Yeah, I don't like this particular tile set. It's... See, to me, those look... That kind of middle square part, though... Oh, okay, I did see the symbol there. Yeah... Like I said, sometimes it's easy to tell, and sometimes it's not for me. And in the full game, you know, if you get to a level where like you have to get past a certain color scheme, there could definitely be choke points, and I don't want to necessarily play the no fail mode. You know, I want to play Luminous traditionally because I love me some Luminous, but yeah, I mean, they on the main menu they did have a feedback section or a thing to submit feedback. And when I upload this video, like I said, I feel dumb because of how badly I'm playing, but it does sort of illustrate what I'm talking about. Oh, and I totally rotated that one. I didn't rotate that correctly. You know what? All right, let's quit. But you got to see all the levels. This is definitely one I'm going to keep an eye on. And again, I definitely appreciate the fact that they have added quite a bit of visual accessibility features. But to be able to say, not just in a specific mode, but any mode, if I could choose the color, the two colors of my blocks, or even maybe the ability to have plain colored blocks and not have effects on them. I mean, I know it would help, you know, the effects are also good for people who are colorblind. You know, you differentiate not just by color, but by pattern or by shape. So you want to include that there still. But like I said, I need to make this the blocks as not subtle as I can. I think, like I said, Luminous Live for the most part had pretty good. There were a few levels that really gave me a problem, and I'm trying to remember which one it was. But like, I remember the first level where you had that kind of rock tune, and you had the white and purple. That stood out beautifully. Or there was a later one where it kind of had this like nature sort of theme, and you had the white, and then you had a green. There was one that, you know, had like a brown and a silver. Some of those were really good, and then there were a few of them that were, you know, a little bit too close, or that kind of did weird funky things as I was looking at them. You know, just a certain color combination messed with my eyes a little bit. So I know I've harped on about this quite a bit, but like I said, I really, really, really want to love this game. And it's coming out in, I want to say, like November 11th. I'm absolutely going to keep my eye on it because I love me some Tetris Effect. I love me some Luminous, and that style of game really appeals to me. And they have a great start here. I would just like to see a couple more options, and I would be hooked on this for many, many, many hours, especially if, you know, again, if I could have these sorts of settings for multiplayer, and I got back in my zen for playing Luminous again, yeah, I would be playing this a lot. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Give the demo a try for yourself. It's only going to be available until the end of this weekend, so give it a shot. That's why it's going up right away Saturday morning. Give it a shot, see what you think. Again, they've got these things on the bottom here. There's a thing for providing feedback, and I think I'm going to do that because I genuinely really, really want to play this game. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Give it a like if you did. You can follow me on Twitter at BGFH79, Blue Sky at Illegally Cited, illegally-cited.com, and right here on YouTube. Until next time, I will chat with everybody again later.